Man, you just love it when communists get exactly what they deserve, and communist streamer Hasan Piker has been dragged across the internet and the world, actually, for staying in a boutique, beautiful 5-star hotel in Cuba with his designer sunglasses, by the way, that cost 3 years' wages for your average Cuban, who lives in total darkness, by the way, and has no electricity right now, as he and his communist comrades mocked the state of the Cuban people by throwing bread at them and making children dance for them. It was really grotesque. This is what Hasan Piker wants for your country. Hasan Piker, of course, complained that he couldn't get enough Wi-Fi in Cuba, but said, hey, it's totally cool because of vibes, right? People were just partying. They're just island people. Why didn't Hasan Piker stay in Cuba? It's such a great question. No, he's hitting the campaign trail with Democrats now that he's back in the United States of America. It's so easy to be a communist inside of a rich capitalist country. It's really hard to be a communist inside of a poor country. It's amazing to listen to him as he takes a sip of his little latte. It needs to be studied here. This stream needs to be studied.
It's what the American government has declared 5-star hotels. But regardless, in comparison to the situation on the island, it's prosperity pretty much, and experiencing that dichotomy is definitely fucked me up.
That's right, dude. That's right. You are the one who is the victim in all of this, not the tens of thousands of people who could never dream of even walking into the Grand Hotel in downtown Havana, which is just, by the way, a propaganda vector for the Cuban government that is prohibited, by the way, for Americans to stay at because it's owned by the Cuban government. It's an important reminder that Hasan Piker was staying right here. This is where he was staying, while Cubans live like this. So that's communism for you. It's gotten so bad for Hasan Piker that he's hit that campaign trail with Democrats and has been bashed by Dana Bash on CNN. You know how bad things have got to be for CNN to do a investigative report on you and to say that you are a toxic person? I don't even know who I hate more in this circumstance, but
here's some of what he actually has said about the depravity of the October 7th terror attack, the deadliest day for the Jewish people since the Holocaust. Okay. Quote, it doesn't matter if effing rapes happened on October 7th. That doesn't change the dynamic for me. The Palestinian resistance is not perfect. Now, let that sink in. Hasan Piker is excusing sexual violence by Hamas terrorists. He also claims Hamas is, quote, 1,000 times better than Israel. Hamas is a designated terror organization, not just by the U.S., but by the EU, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, just to name a few. And here's what Piker said about the horrors of September 11th, 2001.
America deserved 9/11, dude. F it. I'm saying it. We fucking totally brought it on ourselves, dude. Holy shit. We did. We fucking did.
The State Department could have done the funniest thing and just revoked Hasan Piker's passport and let him stay in Cuba. Let him stay in the communist country. He didn't have to fly private. He doesn't have to live in his mansion in L.A. Hasan Piker owns a $5 million mansion in L.A. or a multi-million-dollar mansion in L.A. It's hard to really know the exact cost of these things. But I know this, that Hasan Piker is back in America and flew private, $15,000 an hour jet. And they're fighting the oligarchy rally. You can see here AOC getting off this massive jet. That is a Gulfstream jet right there for their Fight the Oligarchy tour across America. Here's Bernie Sanders getting off. I wonder if he and AOC got off. I don't know. Don't ask these questions. But Hasan Piker is now going viral again for a shocking photo. Not as shocking, of course, as his dog collar shocking clips where Hasan Piker was clearly using a shock collar to keep his poor dog trapped in frame while he streamed that America deserved 9/11. You can obviously see here Hasan's dog Kaya yelps as he appears to reach for the shock button to get it back in place.
Be reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
What a monster. Yeah, honestly, what a monster. Hasan Piker lied about this whole thing. I still can't believe he got away with it. He used a shock collar on his dog, and they found a bunch of different circumstances where he did this. He found the exact shock collar that he was using. He lied, and now he's lying again. Here's Hasan Piker sitting lavishly in Delta first class. These can be very expensive tickets for anybody who's flown recently. Source sent me photos of Hasan Piker and his assistant wearing pro-socialist clothing while sleeping in first-class seats on a Delta flight from Detroit to LAX. I just checked. Those flights can run you $1,000 or more per seat. This is what champagne socialism looks like. I mean, they do greet you with champagne in first class. They still do that. At least you can order it. Piker was flying back from Michigan, where he campaigned with Democrats, a jihadist Michigan Democrat, and anti-billionaire socialist club, it says on their first class seats. There you go, anti-billionaire socialist club. Skeezy. And here's some like, there's the hat in first class. But like, wouldn't you want to fly with the people? Wouldn't you want to fly with the plebs? Wouldn't you want to? Why are you among the bourgeois? Wouldn't you want to be among the proletariat? Modern socialism, folks, in first class. As you can see, these are insanely creepy photos. But we are living the high life. I mean, yeah, kind of. How many Americans can afford a $1,000 or more first class ticket? Not many. The U.S. State Department should investigate the circumstances of Hasan Piker's birth to Turkish parents in New Jersey, followed immediately by his return to Turkey as an infant. His family appeared to have exploited birthright citizenship rules to take advantage. Oh my. Influencer embraced by Dems went on recent anti-Asian rant. Hasan Piker's got on a ton of rants. He is a gift, quite frankly, to our side. He is, the more that comes out, the worse it gets. Old enough to count, old enough to mount, he says, of little children. So old enough to count, that would be like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5-year-old. Good job, Hasan Piker. Nothing screams to eat the rich like a Lacoste polo, you douche. Douche. This guy, like, seriously. It's like wearing, it is amazing, these people. Michelle Obama, Hasan Piker, these are like $10,000 outfits that they're wearing as they fight for the people. AOC in a private jet with Bernie Sanders. Hasan Piker, communist, known for campaigning with Democrats, once said he wants to kill capitalists.
To have properties there.
Now
choose just not to rent it at all.
Yeah, kill them. Kill those motherfuckers and murder those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets soak in their red capitalist bloods.
Exposed again. Keep campaigning with. I really hope that he becomes the voice of the Democrat Party. I hope that they keep campaigning with him. This would be great. This would be amazing. This would be Christmas in July, ladies and gentlemen. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Have Hasan Piker moderate your DNC debate in 2028. That is my hope and prayer. Keep going. I look forward to asking all the Democrat candidates about Hasan Piker. It's the edit even turning on him. How embarrassing. It's your boy Benny.